Hey, what's up? Your boy, Rashad, Antonio, Westerbros, House of the Dragon, episode number 4. King of the what?
Man, I can't even remember right now. I'm just thinking about all the stuff that happened on this show, man. This episode.
Yo, so like, of course, all spoilers, man. Follow us on all the stuff at Tony Franchise, at Hang with the Joneses, man. Like, yo, this episode right here really kind of took us. I mean, no real action happens in this episode, but there's some action of a different type that
turn on, turn on the action up in here.
oh
Reference.
man. Yo, I, I get that reference. Your boy Daemon, aka Petty Targaryen himself, comes back home. You know what I'm saying? He
The
comes in there.
menace of Westeros.
Yo,
I love this.
Petty Targaryen walks in, and he walks in King's Landing like, yeah, look at your boy. You know what I'm saying? He got a crown of bones. You know what I'm saying? He got the crab feet, his hammer, and your boys are like, he's like, nah, man, I don't want this. Add it to the throne. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, that joke was so funny, man. Viserys was like, bro, like, why are you doing this, man? Like, why I gotta defend you again? And then he saw he was kind of, he just was wanting to make a little scene. He saw he wasn't
Yeah.
about that, saying that I yield. He, you know what I'm saying?
I see you have a crown upon your head.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the men, they just, they named me the king of the stepstones in their OC. I didn't ask for it. Hey, it
Oh,
was them,
something slight.
Who am I? Who am I to turn down the crown? I mean, hey.
It's what? Hey, what? You don't like the crown, man? You can have the crown. You know what I'm saying? So like that whole joke was hilarious. And as this is going on, like Rhaenyra like just looks totally smitten by Big Unc coming back. I'm like, oh my God. He gonna hit that, yo.
Yeah.
No.
No, the look she had on her face, though, even before that scene when she's sailing back on the boat, I guess,
And she saw Syraxis. Yeah.
And she saw, Rax. She was just like,
Mm,
oh, she's like, buzzed through it. She looked and he was like, he says, go get the maester. I don't need a maester. She saw who it was. She was like, she was so excited.
Yo, she straight had a whole concussion. It was like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah,
Get a smell of salt.
Smacked the hell, because her head smacked the hell out the side of that boat for real.
It John was like,
yeah. It was like, get the Masons. It was like, Masons? No, I want him. That's what I want. That's my uncle.
Nah, I need that. Put that thing on me.
Put that thing put on me.
So you're right about that. I forgot about that part. So and then, bro, like fam, when they was at that little meeting, John, like the Westeros Tinder. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna get to that in a minute. Yo, I was gonna get to that in okay. I just want to say one thing. Yo, she was choosing balance the whole time on that. My man was like, your beauty is as great as your great grandmother. And blah. She was like, were you there? Like, how do you remember? And then she was like,
it's somebody. Aegon's wife? My great grandmother?
My great grandmother? And she looked at her. How would you know? She was like, this man is older than my dad. She's like, this man is older than my daggone that father. Absolutely not. And then when let's tell you something, my MVP of this episode.
Definitely.
Little Bracken. I forgot his first name, but I know he's a Blackwood. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Blackwood popped up, and she was like, now you bring me a child or whatever, And little Blackwood was like, look, hey, I'm just here. Look, my family's been loyal to y'all, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, then you had the Bracken dude. So people don't know the Brackens and the Blackwoods have like mad beef in the Riverland. Okay. So the dude, the Bracken guy, was just talking trash.
He was talking straight.
He was straight trash. And then the Blackwood, little man from the Blackwood family was just like, all right, keep on talking, bro. And they kept talking, and then she was just like, yeah, it's okay, cool. Walk away. And then my man said something to him. I think he called him the C word.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
my man was like,
yeah.
my man was like,
He got mad and pulled his sword out.
He said, F this. He pulled that sword out. And then other dude pulled the sword out. My man was like, yo, put your steels up.
Rhaenyra said, let's get out of here now.
She said, yeah, it's time to exit. The little Blackwood, like at first I was like, oh man, what this little dude gonna do?
I said, man, they about to kill your boy, yo.
Yo, you get off scene, all you hear is, ah! And then you turn around and look. Blackwood's like, he had that look like, yo, my mama ain't raised no bitch. Yo,
but then he was like, oh snap, I should kill somebody. It's about to throw up.
Like, after he did, he was like, oh, I really killed it. But I just loved. He was like, yo, my mama ain't raised no punk, yo. I'm here for the smoke.
So funny.
And then you had Christian Cole was like, hey, no, don't even look at that. Let's go.
Don't even look back.
And then you saw the spray cough on the ground, like the spray cough of blood. Yo, that whole scene, that scene right there was just straight comedy for Westerosi tender.
Yo, like I was so weak, man. Like I said, yo, they are really funny.
The Bachelorette Westerosi style. That's what
Westerosi Bachelor, right? You know what I'm saying? Like Rhaenyra.
Yeah. Oh, Rhaenyra. So after all that, and then after Daemon tried to come in with the flex, his brother takes him back. Everything's looking cool. They having bro moments. They having that one bro conversation later on that they always have. You've always been mom's favorite type.
Because Viserys is like clearly acting like a little hoe the whole time.
Right,
oh,
right.
You've always been a rebel. Mom loves you more. He's
Mom.
like, fam, I know. Like, why you got to remind me in front of your wife?
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, your wife is right here.
Right. And then the whole time, what do we see? Rhaenyra. She was swaying side to side.
And they're gonna try to act like, I'm just gonna be over here. I'm gonna check out the tapestries. Like, girl, shut up, yo. You know what you're trying to do. Yeah. I'm gonna go check out the tapestries by myself. I was like, man, shut up. Stop acting like something.
On top of that, her pop's pissed because she came back not engaged because he was like, looked at her and was like, yeah, okay. They kept it moving. Yo, they played her so hard at that part. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, it's like a real world situation where you see it where somebody has a crush on. Hell, even happens to guys, whatever. They have a crush on a girl, or a girl has a crush on a guy, or vice versa, or whatever. And next thing you know, people just start saying stupid shit. And in your mind, you like, yo, I'm about to kill him with this right here. And then you say it, and then after it comes out your mouth and everyone's looking at you, you realize, oh, that was stupid. I can't believe I said that. That's exactly what happened. I'll go see the tapestries. Boom, boom, boom. That's exactly what it was.
Like that whole scene was funny. And then like Allison comes over and you can kind of see their relationship is kind of it's that they don't on like speaking terms now.
Right. It ain't like it was. It ain't like it was last episode
because we got a whole year time jump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. It's been a year since.
Instead of having a baby girl this time, so I forgot that child's name. It don't even matter. That child probably wouldn't even survive.
Yeah. Anyway, think right there, but yeah. Next.
Yeah. So they chatted it up, and all right, meat of the episode. So after that, they get back. She goes to go to sleep. She sees like some random clothes, and she sees a map. Oh no, I'm sorry, my bad. So Viserys is gone, and she sees Petty chilling by himself, and they go to have a conversation.
Right,
and he eludes the entire thing. He was like, "Look, yo, like I have a wife. Doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? After you get married, you can just, you can do you basically."
Yeah,
she was like, "How is that?" She's like, "Man, it don't matter. I had to get married because of, formality." So
yeah, every marriage was political, and during that time period, I mean, a lot of very political, for marriages and stuff like that. So
so he's like, just running this whole planting seeds, so to speak, and goes upstairs, says, "All right, Christian, I'm going to bed right now.
Sleep well, princess.
Sleep well, princess. You know what I'm saying? So Christian Cole's out here doing the best he can. You know what I'm saying? He's a poor boy, got a position now. So she goes in there, sees all this stuff, a bag, and then she opens up a little scroll. It's a map. So she eases back the little, behind her bed, right?
Right. She finds the secret passage. Yeah.
Goes down.
And before you go any further with that, not a known fact, but King's Landing, especially the Red Keep, has so many passages. Secret passages full, and that's the way Aegon the Conqueror, when not him, but his son Maegor the Crew, when they built King's Landing, he put all these passages in there. This is how Cole that's why they call him Maegor the Crew. He got Red Keep built all these passages and everything. Then he had everybody who had anything to do with building that place killed to make sure nobody knew anything about these passages. So that's what, but Daemon, as a little boy running around King's Landing and stuff, he was able to like find most of these secret passages, and like he's even said he hasn't even found all of them. So
and even in the in the OG series, we see some of that too.
Yeah.
So so that happened. So she goes out, goes down, they meet up right outside, and then they skedaddle on into Flea Bottom. You know what I'm saying? AKA the ghettos.
The ghettos. The trenches.
You know what I'm saying? We are here in the hood of King's Landing. You know what I'm saying? We at the bottom for real.
Right.
So they're seeing all types of sideshow stuff. And then there's this like little play, because they're like, we love our plays back then. So there's this play of essentially the whole succession issue. And she's getting a little pissy about it because, she wants to be queen. They're looking at her like, maybe not. Yeah. And
now no one recognizes it's her there.
Yeah.
But another thing that's great is like, I think this is her first time really being in that area, because
she was like so bewildered by everything
and excited, like, oh, what? Ooh, like,
girl, so acting like a tourist.
Right. It was like Nightmare Before Christmas. What's this? She was just seeing everything like for the first time. And like you said, going back, the play was going on, and they was like, saying that it should be Aegon as becomes the king. And you see she's getting a little pissy, like you said, about it. And they start talking and they start chanting. And then she's trying to start up a rap like,
boo!
And no one's listening to her.
So and the cool thing that I liked about it too is how, even though Daemon was trying to smash, he still put her down there to look at look, you got to pay attention to the regular folks too. Like what they say matters, because of course Daemon knows that, because that's how he got the King's Guard and all of them to be, to really be down with him and even fight that war for him. So he understands that you got to play both sides of this. It's not just royalty, it's the commoners too. So that was like a very teaching moment for an uncle that should have stayed right there.
Right.
So
stopped right then and there.
Yeah. So the point of this whole episode today, people, is they end up going to Damon's favorite place. It's the brothels. So we walk through this orgy-filled cesspool of sexual acts, and
then he takes her to the very the secluded part where, like, I guess it's like
he on like the back of the back.
The back of the back. Like that's, I think, where like a lot of like high lords and stuff go not to be seen. This is a full-blown orgy, yo. Nothing left to be desired that was going on in there.
we just out here, yo. Okay.
And she was loving it. That's the best part. She was smiling.
It was almost like she was at some sort of like rave or something. Oh yeah. See, we get up in the mix here.
Glow sticks going.
Yes. I just gotta dance. Terry Crews,
right?
That guy. Anyway, so here's the part that like I was so mortified, even though I know it's going to happen. I was still mortified. I was like, hold on. They didn't really do anything. I was like, and then he just ran off.
Yeah.
I was like, Where did he go?
Here's the thing. Daemon won't slick what he was doing. He took her down there, got her enticed, and you got all that. Listen, you got all that sexual energy going, passing through down there. Everybody's this and that, and then it's to a point where they're like this, face to face to each other, and they, start, as they say, making out, kissing, and
little canoodling going on,
little canoodling, little hand action,
heavy
below
petting.
below the belt hand action and stuff. He like gets her going, and then gives her, I guess, the female equivalent of blue balls.
Yeah, he was like, you know what?
I think he kind of felt like, I can't. I think his the little bit of moral compass that he has, kind of, this ain't really right, bro. Like, we do this, but not her right now.
But not like this. Like,
not like this. Yeah.
So he runs off. Then the part that the part that I really didn't like is how, like you said, she's a hot mother anyway. So she ends up running back to King's Landing, upset, and then ends up like, "Nah, Christian Cole, you gonna get these draws today."
You go get.
I'm like,
you gonna get these draws.
I was like, wow, what a turn of events here. So
like Greta, she's always kind of fawned over him as
it's clearly established from episode 2.
Yeah.
But and then the relationship from last episode as well, when they was in the forest.
Yeah.
And he had to run, and you could clearly see that he is the one who always has to go and get her goofy behind when she acts stupid bad. So the whole
Pardon.
Busy man. So no, you good. So the whole time, right? I'm like, yo, it just was an odd turn for me. Like, I understand thematically why they had to do it and what they're doing.
Yeah.
But like, I personally was like, I feel like there could have been some more a little more control there. But it is what it is.
No,
she ate them draws up. You know what I'm saying?
It won't no control. He came in, he saw her running. First of all, he was like, wait a minute, you just about an hour or two ago, you just came through. And then he was like, yo, and saw her crying. And when it was like, yo, you good?
My princess.
She was like, yeah. And so then it's always that playful, doing things just to, get attention. So just takes his helm. And he's like, all right, yo, let's stop. Let's stop.
You know, I gotta go back inside and take guard. Like,
come on, man, stop. And then
you know I'm poor. In real life,
right. I'm not a highborn. I was a lowborn knight. Stuff. I can just rumble. I knocked your uncle off on the thing, and in the thing in the joust, and I got a name for myself off that. Let's stop playing these games. And then she's still like doing the little, and then what happened?
Going on.
She closed the door, and she just started. She went for devour that boy.
She started unshackling.
First of all, I want to talk about that. Yo, how we grown here, man. Bro, how much did it suck back then to try to get busy with somebody, especially if you were a knight? You like, hold on, girl, clink, clink. Hey, you mind undoing that strap right?
You out here you out here taking off your daggone looking like Iron Man or Mark 1 suit out here. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get this trying to get all this stuff off.
And she just sit, and then the woman just sitting there like,
hey man, whenever you're ready, yo.
Whenever you're ready. And stuff. So yeah,
Now, now we know why Jamie never wore that jump.
Right. And Braun too. Braun wore less dago. He was like, nah, armor restricts me. Yeah, we know that now. But yeah, man, I mean, she got it in, and she got busy with Christian Cole.
Yo, but like the part, like, okay, so the part that brought me back into the episode was the fact when, even before then, when the little kid who just hanging out in the brothel, because he's probably some bastard, and he runs. I was like, yo, who's he gonna tell? You know what I'm saying? And then he ends up telling he told Otto, right?
Grand hater number 1, baby.
He ends up telling Otto. And then the crazy part was at the end of the episode, towards the end of the episode, we see the same kid telling what's the lady's name? The lady who ain't with the baby by Daemon.
Oh, it started with an M. I can't think of her name. The one that was Daemon's like
Daemon's side piece.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and now like she not even like she ain't even tricking no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
she got her own hotel and everything. And stuff.
Hey man, like you gonna have to pay for this, bro. After you leave, before you leave, I looked out for you. So and then the kid shows up and then he hands her she hands her money. So what it looks like is that he told her, you know what I'm saying? Then she told him go tell Otto, you know what I'm saying? And then happy he came back, got his little bit of money, then went back home. You know what I'm saying? So like whole like almost like the little birds back in the original Game of Thrones.
Yeah. And the thing is too, Daemon, I think, set that up to be like that because he knew what Otto was gonna do, man. Otto is hater number one, and everyone and my thing is Viserys kind of knew too, but he wanted to overlook it and think, oh, he's doing it for the betterment of the crown and stuff like that, man. It's like
but the cool part was even though Daemon and what's called didn't do anything. Like Daemon being petty as all get out was like, man, what did it even matter? Because when Daemon was so drunk.
Yeah.
Like,
he couldn't even say
it. Drunk. I was like, oh my, like how do you even make it back to the castle? That's right. One. You know what I'm saying? And two, like he was there. He literally after he got chewed out, after he told Viserys, like, look, don't even matter. Actually having him to believe that they actually had sex and they really didn't. You know what I'm saying? Again, just being petty and messy, even when he's drunk.
Yeah.
And then still, after that's done, he lays down right in front of the throne and goes to sleep.
It goes to sleep, yo. I was like, that's how drunk he is.
He's just a pissy mess right now.
Can we talk about something else?
Yeah, go ahead.
They're making her be a sympathetic figure right now.
Who?
Alicent.
Yes,
She's
they are.
Miserable. So first of all, they bathing the king or whatever, and she's like, all right, I'm gonna bathe them, y'all get on out, whatever, help, that's just my husband and stuff. And she goes to her room, cleans herself up, and she's like, oh, I'm going to bed or whatever. I had to deal with that baby. Remember the baby? She would baby was screaming and hollering and everything, did all that, and she was
baby got colic at like a year old.
Colic, right? So she's like, yo, I'm about to get ready to go to bed. She gets to the bed, and she's probably in the bed, probably not even that long. Next thing you know, you hear, knock. Come in, Your Grace. The king has requested. First of all, they married, don't even sleep in the same room.
That's one.
That's number one right there. Sleep in the same room. Number two, the king is now like, yeah, I'm feeling a little horny. Go tell my wife, bring them cheeks over here so we can get the clapping.
And the crazy part was like Viserys is literally falling apart.
So they show their sex scene and he's on top of her like getting it in, and she's just like, oh, I can't wait for this to be over with. But then they show like an up wide shot. You see that little nasty thing on his back that was there in the first episode and got bigger. And it looked like it's another one. Like, I was like, ew.
Yeah, Jones on his arm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I said, the Iron Throne is slicing him up like onion going into some seasoning. So, he just sitting there and she's just sitting there like, it had to be a color purple. Well, what do you do? What do you do, Miss Silly? I just wait for him to do his business again. Do his business? You act like he going to the bathroom on you. That's what it feel like. She was sick. He was on top just getting his business in, and she was just like, oh.
No, that just remind me of Set It Off.
I was thinking the same thing too. I was thinking that too.
Like, I need my rent, babe.
I need my rent. I need that money. You need that money. I need something from you, girl. And you know, and it's just like, and the thing is how it was just how it was like overlaid that with that like loveless or emotionless sex scene with the just the almost sex scene between Daemon and Rhaenyra, where you saw actual they had feelings for each other,
Yeah,
and
it was.
stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. It was
That whole juxtaposition was like, y'all
yeah,
doing the most right now. You know,
yeah,
like I don't need a
right,
double. I don't need a double sex scene. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
I get it. One is in love and one's really not. Like
Yeah, but we
I
good.
understand.
We don't need to see Uncle you know, we know what's gonna happen. Target and Uncle niece getting everything going, and then you got 50-something-year-old old man on top grinding on this 19, 18-year-old chick there who's like, God,
Yo,
this is horrible.
not even that. Like yo, like
Yeah.
he's falling apart, yo.
Yo, he is.
I'm pretty sure he got like lesions on his genitals and stuff.
I'm pretty sure his junk is listen, he missing.
He got chlamydia, yo.
My man went from oh, we gotta save one digit, the two daggone fingers getting cut off. He had that lesion on his back, that whatever the hell he had. That first episode, that thing got bigger, and there was another one there, and I think I saw one like on the other side too.
He has
And
several on his back and his
right,
arms
not to
now.
mention he's stressed out, because we saw happen last season. He probably suffered from all types of depression and anxiety from all the stuff going on.
Speaking of depression and anxiety, so when we see him and get that basically when shout out to Rhaenyra to keeping that straight face. Like, look, yo, like you gonna believe them? You gonna believe me? You know
you ain't even asked me.
Like when I mean she gaslit her dad and Allison, like it was great. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, Rhaenyra's here to play the game. And I said, yeah, this is why this is Game of Thrones. Because she's clearly playing the game.
And then she hit her dad with a thing. She was like, look, fine. I'll marry Laenor, Valerian, because hey, like she took her her uncle's advice. It's a good business decision as a marriage to make it happen. Whatever, it's cool for that. But what you gonna do about and then he was like, yeah, you are my political headache. She was like, all right, bet, cool. You want to do that? Whatever. What about that vulture that you got sitting on top of the throne? And he was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, Otto Hightower, your hand the king. Oh, I mean, every person has their own ambitions, but she was like, nah, he wants Aegon on the throne. If you say it's mine, he wants Aegon on that throne. And he was like, oh, no. Like, his thing is, Viserys knew. He knows this, but he don't want to believe it. And it took Rhaenyra to basically lay it out for him, black and white, and be, besides Daemon, the only person to tell him the truth about this dude. And then when he met with Otto, I think that he was thinking in his mind that Viserys was thinking that Otto might be a reason why Jaehaerys died, even though Jaehaerys was super old anyway.
Yeah, like I was like, wow.
Right, it was super old anyway. And he was like, yeah, I know you did that for, my grandfather, but bro, like,
what was this, like 6 days later he dead?
Yeah, you become, like, remember he just kept saying 5 days.
5 days.
5 days for that. You become the hand of king 5 days later. Jaehaerys dies and stuff. And and Otto, he kept a poker face. I've done nothing but for you and there goes that word again, the realm. Nothing but for you and the realm. And then he was just like, hey man, hey, look, man, it is what it is. It's a conflict of interest of you being hand of the king. I'm also being my father-in-law. For real.
Yeah. And then realizing that, like, look, like that was a real calculated move to have Allison come in at my time of need and console me. Like he finally realized that was just all part of the game too. And I was like, thank you. Even like you said, like he probably knew all this stuff. The fact that he was finally copping to it and admitting it made me feel a little bit better about him as a person, because he was acting like a little punk the whole time.
And he was acting almost borderline naive and an idiot. And the thing is, I don't think Viserys is as he's naive, but I don't think he is as naive as they tried to make him out to be in the beginning. I just think he just wanted to be oblivious. Like, no, this is not happening. No,
because that's his MO with everything. Is even with Daemon, he was like, "Nah, just send him to the Vale. Send him, give him the King's Guard." You know what I'm saying? Just do other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Rhaenyra, don't worry about her. You know what I'm saying? So he's always like, we'll figure this out another day, or it'll all work itself out. And when it don't, he'd be like, oh, it didn't work itself out.
and then we get to the end of the episode where we see the Westerosi Plan B.
I was like, I said that. I was like, yo, hold on. What's in this tea, yo? Like
the Westerosi Plan B. She said to knock on the door. Do. Like, yeah, come in. Hello, princess. Have something for you. And she's like, what's this? He said, yeah, it's from your father. It's the tea. He says, it had to be, I blended it myself. Got to be right, because sometimes it can be ineffective or not. And she was like, what's this for? Yeah, just in case, anything kind of springs up that don't need to be coming up. And it gave her basically the version of a Plan B pill, but in the form of a tea. And I thought that was just, I said, yo, they got a Plan B, whatever it is. But once again, this is something that also kind of happened in the original series. It was alluded to, but never talked about. When Peter Baelish was a little boy and he was being fostered at the Vale with young Kate and her sister, the crazy one who was in love with her, the crazy one that was in love with her. What happened was, when Peter had got his tail kicked by Ned Stark's older brother, and he was in bed he got back to health. God dang, Kate's sister, I can't think of her name right now for whatever. She went in there to console him. He thought it was Kate because he was in love with Kate and had sex with her. And then the next morning he woke up and realized it was her. And then kind of find out, she went to her father and was like, oh, me and Peter did this, blah, blah, blah. I want to marry him. And he was like, oh, hell no, he too lowborn for you. And he basically sent him back and she was pregnant and then made her, the Westerosi Plan B so she could lose the baby. Yeah, so yeah, man. I mean,
this was a doozy of an episode. You know what I'm saying? Right. I was like,
and next week, the preview they showed for next week,
I ain't even see it. I did not even see it.
I ain't gonna ruin nothing for you. I'm be like, in the words of for my wrestling fans out there, in the words of Jim Ross, business is about to pick up even more than what it is right now. So yeah, I mean,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, man. I mean, this episode should have just been called Sex.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less. Sex.
Yeah, inappropriate sex, guys.
Inappropriate sex on top of that.
Yeah, yo. I'm trying to find a comment of the week. All right, so comment of the week is on TikTok. And it goes, this is for the Daemon don't want no mail. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And my man said, man just rolled up an Oct pack after the battle.
As you always say, what we're always here for Game of Thrones or anything Game of Thrones related is the memes.
Oh man, I got another one, yo. He said that smirk, he mad like bro got me effed up.
Yo. Tell you, so for me, my MVPs once again for this, I want to start doing that. So my MVPs for this week episode, number one, and always going to be at number one in my book until somebody else more crazy come along, is the menace of Westeros, the Lord Commander of Black Air Force Energy himself.
Yeah, King Petty,
Daemon Targaryen. Just for him breathing. Simple as that. My second MVP of the week is Little Lord Blackwood. My man let everybody know, hey, chumps jump up to get beat down, yo, for real. I'm not here for the nonsense. And you know who also gets the MVP award? Christian Cole.
Yeah.
For getting, you know, saying lowborn guys a night, for getting some royal cheeks and not being too weird about it. You know, a little weird, but not
I mean,
being
because I mean, cause even like the day after, like he wasn't on that dumb stuff. She was, you know
right.
what I'm saying?
Remember, she was like, he opened the door, she
Come on in, I'm over
come
here.
on
He
in.
said, no, 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 no,
Yeah.
no, no. This ain't
No,
for me.
this ain't that type of meeting, baby.
Somebody's
No.
maced out here. He got a drink for you. That's. I don't know what he doing that tea, but it ain't for me.
Take a sip.
I don't like tea.
Got that scissor, also scissor.
Oh, man, that's crazy, man. But yeah, yo.
Yeah.
As always, appreciate you, fam. If you stay this long, you're the real MVP. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Make sure that you catch us next week, 7 p.m. Monday, Westerbros, dropping ridiculous clips on social. TikTok, hanging with the Joneses, Instagram, hanging with _ the Joneses. Even Facebook gets love. Mm-hmm. So if your grandma likes House of the Dragon, tell the Jonah fam.
And click the like and subscribe button.
Yeah, on YouTube as well.
On
you know
YouTube,
what I'm saying? We be out here.
Yeah.
And if you don't like on visual stuff, we're on all the streaming platforms in regards to the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
If this face bothers you,
I mean, I don't understand why my face would bother anybody, but that's besides the point. Not like he should hear that. She pissed off. Anyway, we are done. I will see you guys Thursday. She-Hulk. Saturday, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rings of Power, which is really good.
Really good. Just because we don't do a thing on those shows, we'll probably do an end of the season.
Yeah, we'll do an end of the season because Tony be busy on Saturday, and I throw it up whenever I get ready to. I don't be super pressed. Yeah. And that's it. Because I can't do nothing else. Shoot, yo. I got like a week and a half, and the Andor starts. It's gonna be 3 episodes on one day, bro. Like,
oh my god, oh Lord, yeah. Andor starts, and then for me, I don't know if you're into it. The last episodes of The Walking Dead about to start up for me as well.
Yeah, I didn't get into that.
And then on top of that, I want to catch the new show on AMC that's coming October 2nd. Interview with a Vampire that's starring a Game of Thrones alum, my man, I can't think of his real name, but he played Grey Worm. He will be.
For real?
Yes, he's going to be.
Cool. Good for him, man.
Not Lestat, but not Tom in the movie, not Tom Cruise character, but Brad Pitt's character.
Okay.
The one that got turned. So yeah, I mean, we got a lot of
stuff coming on. It's a bunch of stuff that we watch that we don't even talk about. Like it's something that. Like even Rick and Morty, I watched that. I haven't even seen an episode yet. It's just too busy, yo. You know what I'm saying? But that's all we got, man. Till the next time. I sneeze.